What's up, Falcons, and welcome to Fspn. I'm Austin Enslow, and this week we have a basketball update for you guys. Boys played Glencoe last week and won 70-39. Our scorers that night were Ben Chobu with 11 points, Vincent Capizzuto with 2 points, Tyler Bradford, who was our top scorer with 16 points, Donovan Crowder with 10 points, Elijah Streeter with 6 points, James Kefkin with 13 points, Ashton Seibel with 4 points, and Nate Smith with 4 points. John Marug with 2 points, and Christian Vidales, or Crees, with 2 points as well. Let's head over to Coach Gregory and see what he has to say about some of our top performers.
We had a lot of guys stand out for us tonight. Honestly, I want to just shout out our whole team tonight. We had multiple guys come off of the bench, and the energy, the effort, all that stuff, nothing dropped off for us tonight. And honestly, that was the key to just all of our success tonight, is being able to have multiple guys come off the bench and still have that energy and effort. Donovan and Tyler both for us tonight really stood out. Tyler, early in the game, we took him out because the effort just wasn't there, and he owned up to it, really mature of him, and he owned up to it, and when we brought him back in, it was night and day, and it really made a difference for us to be able to have him out there and have that intensity still for him. And then Donovan, as always, he's flying around. It seems like he's in every single play sometimes. He's always active with it, and wherever the ball is, he seems to know how to get there, and he does a really good job with that.
Tuesday, they played Sherwood and unfortunately lost 69-62. Our scores from that game were Tyler Bradford with 8 points, Donovan Crowder with 15 points, Elijah Streeter with 8 points, James Kefkin with 20 points, Ashton Seibel with 4 points, Nate Smith with 2 points, and finally John Marug with 5 points. Now on to girls basketball. They played Glencoe and won 56-29. Some top scorers that game were Sage Reamer with 6 points, Cammie Malum with 4 points, Berlin Carlson leading the team with 14 points, Kenzie Harper with 8 points, Gianna Gray with 6 points, Kalia Chronister with 5 points, and finally, Maddie Miramontes with 13 points. Let's see Coach Wagner highlight some players from that night.
Maddie got us going right from the beginning, knocking down shots, being aggressive offensively, and we know she can do that, and that's something we want her doing all the time, and that's what she's been doing. She's really leading us in that aspect. Berlin was doing a great job pushing tempo, getting the ball up the court. Sage is a glue player for us. She brings so much energy, dives on the floor, makes those defensive plays that actually turn the game just because of the energy she brings, the steals she gets, and allows us to get out in the open court. So, as a team, it was a great team win. Individually, everybody brought something.
They also played Sherwood on Tuesday and won again, creating a 4-game win streak in their 5-3 league record. The scores from the Sherwood game were Sage Reamer with 8 points, Cammie Malum with 2 points, Berlin Carlson with a whopping 23 points, Kennedy Reamer with 3 points, Kenzie Harper with 3 points, Gianna Gray with 5 points, Kalia Chronister with 2 points, and finally, Maddie Miramontes with 10 points. Great job to both boys and girls basketball, and let's finish off league strong. Tonight, we have a doubleheader against Century at the Falcons Nest. Boys play at 5:45, and then girls play at 7:15. So let's hear Coach Gregory talk about what our theme for tonight's games are.
Against Century, we're going to be doing a lights out theme. And so we want everybody out there wearing dark colors, black if you can. We're going to be wearing our away jerseys, our dark gray jerseys, so it's just total lights out theme. We're also going to have 75 t-shirts, black t-shirts with a Falcon on it. It says lights out. We're going to be handing those out to the first 75 people that walk through that are students. And then everybody else, we're just hoping is there being loud.
All right, you heard it from Gregory. You better show up and support our Falcons take on Century. Remember, we're wearing all dark colors, so don't miss it. And now we have a special announcement from A. Malum.
Oh yeah, this is the Macho Man, Mr. Malum, one of the voices of the Falcons, coming at you, talking to you today about the January Athlete of the Month. First up, let's talk about the ladies. We have 3 incredible nominees. First up, we have Bella Zia in swimming. Woo! Bella has stepped up this season. in the women's 8 relays and has consistently been chipping away at her 50 and 100 backstroke times. She is very supportive of her teammates and is a leader in practice. Oh yeah, be a leader, not a court. Next up, we have Addie Fujanisek in wrestling. Addie is a great teammate who thinks about other people before herself. Addie, last year, she had a losing record, yet this year has improved every single match and is at the varsity level. And according to Coach Givens, she has a really good chance of making it to state and being an all-league wrestler. Oh, yeah! And finally, if you've been out to basketball this season, you've seen her. She moves like a cat up and down the court. She is leading the team in scoring, assists, and deflections. According to Coach Wags, she is an incredibly hard worker, a very skilled basketball player, and her positive energy and vision on the court is what makes everyone better, like the Macho Man. I'm talking about Berlin the Wall Carlson. Berlin Carlson, the female athlete of the month for January. Oh yeah! And now, let's talk about the boys athlete of the month. Yeah! First up, for swimming, we have Aiden Anderson. Aiden this year stepped up as a captain and has been doing an excellent job in supporting the Liberty boys team and is leading them to a couple of victories. He has consistently dropped time in the 100 fly, woo, and is breaking the 28-second barrier in the 50 freestyle, earning him a spot on the A200 freestyle team. Oh, yeah! Next up, our next nominee. If you've been to a basketball game, this guy does it all! Moves like a cat, all over the place, unstoppable. According to Coach Gregory, he does it all for our team. He organizes our offense, sets the defense intensity, and does many other things on the courts that aren't measured by stats. He received a vote for captain from every single one of his teammates, everyone! And exemplifies what it means to lead by example. Oh yeah, like the Macho Man. A lot of success from his teammates stems from how he is able to set him up. I'm talking about DC for 3, Donovan Crowder, your nominee for basketball for Male Athlete of the Month. And your winner from the month of January, as voted on by all the coaches at Liberty. I'm talking about none other than Houston Lee Perry for wrestling. Houston has won not 1, not 2, but 3 wrestling tournaments and is currently ranked 5th in state. He has also beaten 3 of the top 5 wrestlers in state. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some incredible athletes at Liberty High School. Congratulations to Berlin Carlson and Houston Lee Perry for winning January Athlete of the Month. Hey, you two, make sure you make it over to Miss McCaffrey's class, yearbook office, get your picture taken. We'll get you put up in front. This is Mr. Malum, Macho Man Malum. I'm out.
Congratulations to our January Athletes of the Month. Great work to the both of you. That's it for this FSPN. And so have a good weekend. And as always, go Falcons!